welcome to SBR Sports Picks. My name is Peter Loshak. Today is Thursday, September 7th. It's week 2 in college football. We're talking with Joe Gavazzi from JoeGavazziSports.com about a selection of games from the Saturday card in college football. We're going to talk about another very interesting one right now. I think I might be seeing some value here, Joe Gavazzi, but I want to see if you agree with that, if you see it the same way. The game here is Utah against BYU, and we have seen a significant line move in this game recently. At first, it started out where BYU was a small favorite at -2. Now they're an underdog at +2. So the line has flipped. Money has come in on Utah, making them the favorite. First glance, it's understandable why, right? I believe Utah usually wins these games outright. I think they've won 6 in a row against BYU, and they looked fine in their opening game against their FCS opponent. And BYU, of course, is coming off a game where they lost to LSU and got shut out. Not a huge embarrassment. They got held to under 100 yards, but of course, again, that is against the LSU defense. So, if you're ever going to give a mulligan for a team having that kind of performance, it would be that kind of a game. Now they come back here, and it's still looking like a year to my eye for BYU. That a little bit of an up year. Their defense looks pretty good. Their offense isn't overwhelming, but should be okay with the quarterback to their tight ends. And Utah's looking like they might have some holes on their team in this year compared to years past. So I'm thinking that maybe the line movement is wrong, and maybe we look for a bounce back here from BYU and maybe take a shot with BYU at +2. They did play last year, and it was a close game. Again, Utah won, but they only won by 1 point, so entirely possible that Utah could win this one by 1 or 2 points. I don't know, Joe Gavazzi. I'm thinking maybe BYU +2 is the side here. Is that what you like?
We're going to talk about this game in terms of the line movement, first of all. When I originally handicapped this game, I was on the Utah side. But if there's a line move of 4 points in the game, I definitely will not follow up on that. Let me tell you why. Like you, obviously, Peter, and many other sharp handicappers, we track line moves in games, always searching for value. What I found over the last 37 years is anytime there's been a line move from a respected opening line of more than 3 points, 3.5 or more points, you can look to go the other way. Already it's happened 5 times this year, and 5 times that big line move has failed. Twice with UMass, Miami, Ohio last week, that failed, probably shouldn't have. The play with the Colorado State Rams, Friday night failed, and there was one other one as well. Anyway, be very careful when you follow these line moves of more than 3 points. Often the line maker ends up being right, becomes an obvious side you're chasing, you lose line value, and you lose the game. Getting back to the game, however, from a fundamental standpoint, I did like Utah in the game. They have won 6 straight in the series. Second-year head coach, then first-year head coach Sataki for BYU had a fantastic opening season, 9-4 straight up, 9-3 against the spread, with a great defense on his side. This year, they've got a new quarterback in Mangum. And I'm not sure that things are going to go as well. The offense for Ty Detmer, the offensive coordinator, beginning to look a little stale to me. He only scored 20 points against Portland State and then got shut out by LSU. Again, understandable there. But until they begin to put some points on the board, and against the Utah defense that is outstanding under Whittingham, their longtime coach, I'm not convinced that BYU is going to have the same kind of season they did last year. I do like the Utah side now ramping up the program under Whittingham. They're 28-11 straight up in 3 years. And I like the fact that they're beginning to open up their offense, become more like a Pac-12 team. Quarterback Huntley is their new quarterback. They have a new offensive coordinator in Troy Taylor. And that type of offense looked outstanding in week 1 as they had the 200 club offense, running and passing for both 200 yards. That line comes back to Utah -1. I'll be interested in that side. Otherwise, I'll stay neutral on the game.
All right. Well, there is a -1. BetOnline and sportsbetting.ag have -1, -115. Is that your official pick on this game?
Yes, it will be.
All right. Joe Gavazzi still liking Utah despite the big line move, disagreeing with my initial thought. Very, very lukewarm, just thinking out loud that maybe BYU might be the right side here. Again, Utah, as Joe Gavazzi mentioned, has won 6 in a row against BYU. So in general, they've come out on top when these two teams meet up. So the talent, discrepancy favors Utah here. Interesting analysis. Joe Gavazzi, tell us what you do at your website, joegavazzisports.com.
It is joegavazzisports.com, and there are big yellow buttons there. You can click on all of them and have a great time reading. One button you ought to click on is the Great 8, and the Great 8 can be found at College Football Free Picks. 62% so far this year with those free picks. Read all 8 of them. joegavazzisports.com. Click on College Football Free Picks and enjoy the winners.
Okay, thanks, Joe.
Well, this episode of The Odds Couple is over. But if you give us a like and click SBR's logo at the bottom of the screen to subscribe, then you'll get all the upcoming videos as soon as they come out. And don't forget to take advantage of our website. There's free picks, live betting lines, and sportsbook reviews and ratings guides, and a whole lot more. Check it out now.